Hi everyone, welcome to Starting Out channel. Today I am going to share how can I start investing when I have zero knowledge. I have a sum of money which I will be able to invest, but what am I going to invest in? Please note I am not a professional financial advisor, and you must do your due diligence when it comes to investing. There are several ways I can start investing. 1. Trading platforms like Moo and Tiger Brokers. 2. Robo-Advisors like Syfe and Endowus. 3. Singapore bonds. 4. Fixed deposits. 5. Cryptocurrencies. First we will look at stock trading platforms. Because I have near to zero knowledge, I avoid trading real money on trading platforms. Moo and Tiger Brokers offers paper account which is a monopoly trading account, and no real value money involved. You can practice reading the market. Knowing when to buy and not to buy is very important in trading. If you decide to trade one day, remember you can purchase one US stock per transaction. But you must purchase one lot which is a minimum 100 to 1,000 stocks for Hong Kong and Singapore. For example, you can buy one Apple stock at USD $140, but you can only buy Alibaba stock on Hong Kong Exchange at $170 Hong Kong dollars multiplied by 500 units equals to $85,000 Hong Kong dollars. Please note you do not buy on margin. It means you are borrowing money from the platforms for your purchase with interest rates. Unless you know what you are doing, only trade within your means. In fact, the first ETF I buy is S&P 500 because it consists of top 500 companies in the US, so it will not fluctuate like individual stock. This also means the growth will be lower as compared to individual stock. Record growth rates is about 10% per annum. The signing up process is rather simple and you will receive free Apple and NEO stock when you deposit SGD $2,000. You will receive the shares after a few weeks, which you can either sell off and receive cash or let it grow. You can click the link in the description box to sign up. Next we will look at Robo-Advisors platforms. This is easy for beginners to start investing because you only have to deposit money regularly and let the professional financial advisors do the work for you. In Singapore, we have two types of robo-advisors. Syfe, Stashaway and Crystal focuses on exchange-traded funds. MoneyOwl and Endowus focuses on mutual funds. Both ways work the same way. The key difference is ETF is traded on the stock exchange, but mutual funds requires a financial manager to increase and reduces the units, which means retail investors like us have to pay additional fees. Every robo-advisors have their own portfolios for you to choose. You will have to go through their questionnaire to determine your risk tolerance. Their portfolio includes equity, fixed income, commodities and cash. If your risk tolerance is very high, the robo-advisors will recommend you a portfolio with 60 to 80% equity and the rest in fixed income, commodities and cash. Equity refers to stock, so it will bear the full brunt of the stock market and it will fluctuate a lot. Fixed income are bonds to cushion the loss if the market crashes. You can start investing with only $100 monthly or do a lump sum investment based on your portfolio selection. You can choose to withdraw your money anytime, which will take a few days to process. All of them except MoneyOwl are in Google and Apple App Store, so you can freely access from your phones to check or execute any transactions. Please note each of them have different fees, which I will cover in a separate video. Feel free to check out each of their individual links in the description box below. Next is government bonds. Bonds are issued by governments and corporations when they raise funds, and you will receive a percentage of return of investments after maturity date. The risks involved are little to no risk as compared to equity. Short-term bonds can last 3 to 5 years while long-term bonds can go beyond 10 years. There isn't lock-in period, means you can withdraw your money anytime, but your percent of ROI will decrease. You will also get interest rates payouts every 6 months. Although Singapore bonds is safe, it also means your return on investments will not be huge. As of year 2021, if you invested $10,000 in year 0, you will receive about $1,534 at year 10. You will be better placing your money with robo-advisors or trading platforms. However, if you are an elderly who cannot afford risks, government bonds and fixed deposits are more suitable for you because it's basically risk-free. You can refer to the link in the description box if you wish to find out more at MOS website. 5. Fixed deposits. Fixed deposits are low-risk investments where you simply leave your money in the bank and they will pay you certain interest rates after tenure period. Each of the banks will offers different minimum deposit, tenure period and ROI. You can check out their fixed deposit information based on their websites. Do look for reputable banks such as OCBC, UOB, HSBC and POSB, etc. For example, if you decided to place a sum of $200,000 into UOB time fixed deposit, you will be earning $853 after 10 months tenure period. Depending on the terms and conditions, you may withdraw prematurely but interest rates will be lower. I would recommend fixed deposit to people who wants to invest in a very safe way as reputable banks are unlikely to close down. The safest investment is still government bonds. 6. Cryptocurrency. Lastly, cryptocurrencies are the hype now. Bitcoin dropped to an all-time low of $30,000 and have now risen to $40,000. Unlike stocks, cryptocurrency trades 24/7, so you must constantly observe the trends. Bitcoin and Ethereum are currently the top two currencies to trade with tons of altcoins. Personally, I will only invest in these two coins with the highest potential. Crypto itself is very volatile because there is no tangible product behind it. Personally, I would call it gambling because the odds may or may not be in your favor. My advice is to hold and not sell should the value drop to an all-time low because I personally believe it will rise back up in the future. Things to take note are scams have been on the rise where altcoins are created followed by a pump and dump scheme. It was piloted through famous influences and other means. You can Google for more information. Sometimes you can ride onto the trend by Elon Musk and Mark Cuban, but one tweet can send the price crashing down. For beginners, I will recommend buying stable coins such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, though binance.sg or crypto.com which are licensed by MOS. In summary, how am I going to diversify my portfolio? For myself, here are my investments allocation. Stock trading platforms, 55%. Robo-Advisors, 35%. Government bonds, 0%. Fixed time deposit, 0%. Cryptocurrency, 10%. I made sure I have 6 months of emergency funds before I started investing. I placed 55% in growth stock because I prefer equity in my late 20s. I am able to withstand the upcoming market crashes for the next 20 years. I placed 35% in robo-advisors platforms to test out their services and to avoid letting my money lose value in the bank. It still can earn decent returns while I gain more experience in the stock market, then I will allocate more percentage towards stocks in the future. I avoided government bonds and fixed time deposits because the returns are not appealing to me. Lastly, I placed 10% in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I am leaving it there to see how it goes after 10 years. There is certain risk, but I am taking a bet hoping it will fly to the moon or further into the sun. We have come to the end of the video. I hope my insights assist you in taking your first step into investments. All my investments are done locally and licensed by MOS as I prefer to be on the safe side. I will be doing more video on investing in time to come and you can decide for yourself which investment is suitable for you. Please subscribe and click the like button for more starting out videos. Let's start investing today. Jamesy signing off.